Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of my survival SMP. So as you can see, in between episodes a lot has changed. Me and my friends got to the end and got ourselves some elytras and some shulker boxes which are still in my ender chest. This tower was completed by my friend and we have removed a whole mountain, giving us about 18,000 stone blocks. So what I want to do in today's episode is terraform this bit to go like slightly down like a hill and then make maybe a lake out of that, and then make some farms for carrots, potatoes, sugarcane and melons and pumpkins. So yeah, I think the best way to do the terraforming is with a time lapse, so let's do it. So I've built the base of the house up here so we can build on it, and I was thinking the house be of a white color and a bit of a long shape with something sticking out of the side. So let's start building it by building the base of the walls. So I think something like this looks pretty good for the house. Maybe I will tweak up this part a little bit, but I just realized how much calcite I'm going to need for this build. And yeah, I have to go to get some more calcite. So I was thinking we put... oh, that's the wrong block. We put spruce logs in the corners, like this. And then strip them. So let's see how this looks. And yeah, I think this looks pretty good. Maybe I'll add some more support pillars in the middle. And the next thing we need to do is raise the walls. And that's the walls. And for the roof I was thinking more of a like rounded design. So let's just start by placing stairs like this. And then let me just get up there. That was a fail. Oh my god. Okay, and then we have a block. Then we have, I guess for this size, another one like this. Then we can go like this. Let's see how this half looks. I wish it could go more like... it's too squared on the top, if you know what I mean. Like here. If it could go one more like this, then we could start this and something like this. Let's build the whole arch and then we'll decide. So that's the whole roof completed, but I think it's just a little bit too tall. So I'm just going to try and design a roof that's more rounded. Oh, hi there. More rounded and a little bit shorter. So that's the roof done. I have designed a little bit of a shorter arch and I have filled the rest with bricks, and I think it looks nice also with the noise and everything. Of course, I'm still learning everything, so I'm pretty new to building, so I hope I can get better. And now for one of the final steps to do on this house is to do some detailing. For example, we can add some windows to the build like this. Maybe add some trapdoors around it and everything. So I'm gonna go around the whole house now and detail the whole build. I've done a lot of work since the last clip. As you can see, I've added some windows to the house. as well as a door and some flower pots without the flowers and some windows up there as well. I've added the outside with some dirt patches, some pumpkin patches, and there's also a pumpkin patch inside. And I've done the storage system on the inside. So here's the pumpkins, here's the melons, and this is all the technology that's going in. So this one detects if a melon is present and resets the hopper, so it passes an item through. And this is the item elevator from the farm all the way down there. So let's just take another fly around this whole area. You can really appreciate the building. Let me turn on shaders as well, let's see. Look at that. I'm very proud of this building. I really like this angle. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's the pumpkin building done, or melon and pumpkin farm done. And now we have to do the carrot and potato farm, which is going to be right over here somewhere because it needs a lot of flat space for the farmers. So I'm thinking of doing a similar thing, just with a different house, maybe a tall one instead of a long one, because this one is really focused on length, not on height. So I think I'm going to start building some sort of tower here, and then at the end we can bring in the villagers. I've decided not to go for a tower, but to go with these two like enclosures, and each enclosure will be a carrot field or a potato field, probably the potato and carrot. And I thought it would be like part of this farmhouse, so like this family has pumpkins and then they have also potato and carrot farms. And if we want this to actually work now, we have to raise the height of the walls by 1 block, because otherwise the villagers could escape and then the farm wouldn't work. So yeah, time to raise the walls. These walls are looking pretty nice, and I have also made the chambers for the stationary villagers, and I hooked them up to the chests down there. I can't get out. And now the last thing we have to do is actually bring the villagers inside and plant the crops. And this is what the finished product looks like. Of course, it's 2 blocks tall, so the villagers can go out, but neither can I go in. So let me just fly a bit further away and show it to you. So the villagers harvest the potatoes and they try to give them to their friend, but they get picked up by the hopper. I was AFKing for about 30 or so minutes on the carrot farm. The potato was a bit more because I AFK'd on the pumpkin farms as well. And we got 9 stacks of each. So I think that's a pretty great efficiency for this farm. Now, I wanted to build a sugarcane farm as well in this video, but my friend built one already, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, it's pretty good as well. Has 2 sections and it works very nice. And the next farm I really want to build is a zombie reinforcement copper farm. So I'm just going to go where I want to build it, and then I'll explain further. Okay, so here we are where I'm going to build the farm. It's going to be in the end because we have perimeter-like conditions here. So I'm going to use a design by Ayan Zufur, link in the description. And yeah, let's just start building it. I think you can start with a chain, and then you place 2 slabs like this, place magma blocks like this, and blocks like this, and then you need dark oak signs here and here, block off the backside, and do some more walls. That should be the first step. The next step is to add signs here and then build a glass wall like this. So 1, 2, 3, there we go. And then we need 8 ladders actually, so we need 2 more. Let's get some ladders. And they go like this to prevent entity cramming. And 1 ladder goes here. And then we need water here. And just top this off, I believe. And this should be it. I now dig. Oh yeah, I forgot to make a killing chamber. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then not the killing chamber, but the item disposal system. We get this one. Soul sand. And we place it down here and light it up. And that's pretty much it. The only thing we need is an armor stand. Is it craftable with stone slabs, or do they have to be smooth stone slabs? They have to be smooth stone slabs. Okay. Let me craft a furnace real quick. And there we go. We have an armor stand. And let's put it in the corner. I think that should be it for the farm. And we're going to place some utility blocks here. And then that's pretty much done. The farm uses this sword, which doesn't have sweeping edge, so it can only do 1 damage per swing to all the mobs. And so that if you time it perfectly, the zombies can drown and then they reset their health and everything, and then they can call for reinforcements again. I'm not going to explain how it works in detail. I am going to just leave the video in the description. And that's that for this farm. I'm just going to test it out and then I'll come back. So I've been AFK at the farm for around 1, maybe 2 hours, and I've got 59 blocks of copper, which is not that great, but it's quite good. And I got 102 levels as well, so I started literally on level 6 and I got like 96 levels from that. So yeah, since this is an Eternal server, it can lag a bit with so many mobs, because every time I hit them, every one of them can spawn more zombies, so it gets lag really quickly. But yeah, and other than that, it's an efficient farm. As I said, I'll be leaving the link in the description. And with that, this video is coming to an end. So I've got something really special planned for the next episode, so hope you stay tuned in for the next one, and hope you enjoyed, and I see you later. Goodbye.